What an interesting twosome, isn't it? How's it going?
Not very well.
Yeah, Lucy's got pretrial jitters.
I've never been so frightened in all my life. Mr. Myers said that if worst comes to worst, I could go to jail.
We'll try not to think the worst.
I just wish it was all over with.
What time are you due in court?
I have to meet Mr. Myers at the courthouse in an hour.
Well, for what it's worth, we'll be rooting for you. Yes, we all will.
Before this happened, I didn't have any friends. They say that every cloud has a silver lining. The question is it really worth the cost?
What would make it worth it?
Well, is Kevin happy with Terry at least?
Well, they seem to be happy. I wouldn't be surprised if they head out on a second honeymoon sometime.
Not that they had a decent first honeymoon.
What was this?
Hi. Hi.
Derek?
Lucy, this is Derek Barrington.
Hello?
Yeah, Derek's the owner of the television station here, WLPC.
Miss Coe, I recognize you from the news coverage of Kevin O'Connor's trial. Look, if it would help, I would love to arrange an interview with you with Ginny Blake on the station.
Well, I don't understand how that would help.
Well, it can't hurt. Give you a chance to put your best foot forward to the public.
Well, that's very generous of you, Mr. Barrington.
Lucy's trial is today, Derek.
I may decide to let my lawyer make it very short.
Oh?
Yeah, if I plead guilty, then it all may be over very quickly.
Well, you're pretty definite about pleading guilty, then.
Well, I'm going to go and think about it. It was nice meeting you, Mr. Barrington.
Good luck.
Well, thanks, everybody, for the moral support. I appreciate it.
Listen, why don't I walk you, all right?
Oh, you don't have to do that.
No,
Let's go.
it could be very dangerous, you walking around this area. Some people will recognize you possibly, and you could run into a hassle or two.
That's right. Your picture's been in a lot of newspapers and on the TV. It's good for a lot of hassles here on the waterfront.
Okay, I'm convinced. Thanks.
I would have insisted.
Well, no breakfast.
Change of plans, Ruby.
We'll have some coffee.
I loved it. Tell me the truth. How did I look on that reflex test?
You look like you were born holding handlebars, Sam.
Attention! All right, I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Here's the list of cadets who passed the motorcycle reflex test.
Right.
Now, you can look at it on the desk there as soon as you're dismissed. I want to mention that there were 5 of you who showed special aptitude for cycle handling. Eric Cates, Sam Wells, Andrew Jones, and Lonnie Angelo, and Donald Fuller. Okay, class, dismissed.
Frisco, we did it! Hey, congratulations, partner.
Yeah.
Your hand feels like a dead fish. Where is your enthusiasm?
I don't want to ride a motorcycle. That's not what I want to do in this department. I want to be undercover.
Well, don't you think you better have a couple other choices to fall back on? You don't always get what you want the first time out, you know. I wouldn't mind being on the motorcycle squad. That was my dad's specialty. He graduated the head of his class, you know.
Yeah, how would your dad feel about you doing that kind of duty,
Don't even try to discourage me.
I am thinking of your safety, Sam.
Hey, look. If you want Felicia to worry about you, go ahead, be undercover. Talk about danger. That's the worst.
Sweet memories? Huh? Oh, Frisco. No, let me guess. It's the key to your hotel in Paris, and you forgot to leave it at the desk.
No.
No,
Yes,
okay.
you did.
You're keeping it for a souvenir. What?
No, there's nothing to do with the trip. This key is something else.
Welcome home. I forgot to
Thank you.
say hello, and I miss you this morning. What significance does this key have?
Frisco, I found this key connected to this string in the commode, the upstairs attic in the tank. I was doing the plumbing, fixing it. I don't know who put it there or why. What do you think?
A lot of people have been up in the attic, especially when you were doing the remodeling up there.
True.
Patrick goes up there quite often, too, doesn't he?
Why zero in on Patrick?
Well, it just hit me, something that I noticed this morning. Felicia and I were in Kelly's, and we saw him there with Lucy Coe.
What's significant about that?
Well, Patrick was supposedly comforting her about the trial. They were holding hands. Just seemed a little strange to me, that's all.
Strange. What are you driving at?
I don't know. It was just sort of sudden, that's all. For Patrick to have any kind of relationship with Lucy Coe. Shaking hands is one thing. Holding hands is definitely another. She was obviously using him as a shoulder to cry on.
Well, she was certainly doing a lot of crying today. You should have seen her in court. Wonderful performance. There was hardly anything left for me to do by the time she was finished.
Really? The hearing's over already?
Oh, yeah, it was short and sweet. She pleaded guilty, threw herself on the mercy of the court, waiting for the judge's decision.
What do you think he's going to decide?
I don't know. Too difficult to guess this one.
Well, there's one thing that we do know. We don't have to be guessing about, and that there's a killer out there. What do we do about that?
First thing we do is keep this key a secret between you and I. I wonder what the B stands for.